Hi Libra, it's Faye and here is your reading for August 2019. I've had a look over your cards and I have to say it's a rather strange one. I'm Libra as well, so this is, I'm thinking to myself, it makes sense to me, but it's just so strange how it came out. Remember guys, this is just a general reading. If you want something that pertains, you know, it's more pertinent to your life, you would have to contact me. Just email me. My details are below the video, I think it is, below or beside or whatever. Give me a question, I'll invoice you and then get your video made up and sent out to you. Also guys, what I'm doing this, I may start doing, and maybe try it out, is the video with the most likes and shares and subscribes will get a free tea leaf reading for that particular month. So if Libra gets more than the rest of them, then they'll get a free tea leaf reading. Anyway, let's get started. I just thought this was the most strange reading yet. It's all people. It's all court cards. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Cup Wands. We have the King of Wands. And believe me, I really do shuffle these well. And I'm thinking this is just so strange. But when I read them the way they make sense to me in an intuitive way, I think this is something where there's been either in a family or a group of friends or in a work setting, there's been a group of people that maybe has not been getting along so well, okay? Maybe have been having words or just not agreeing on something, but you're going to come to a conclusion, an agreement, and getting on in a better footing. Because we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse here. These are going to get on a better kind of frame of mind. Maybe yourself, you're going to stop worrying about this particular situation, or these people. You're going to start to get on a different footing with them, clear the air, start to make amends for whatever it is that's happened. Maybe a forgiveness if something has happened in the past. This group of people are coming together. That's what I feel with the top part of this reading. These people are going to start to work on the same page and start to work things through. As I said, this will be different for everybody, whether it's to do with family, friends, or, you know, work colleagues, whatever it is. But you're going to start to work through on whatever it was that was giving you not so much just nightmares, but maybe a bit of depression, feeling really low. Let's face it, we're Libra, we like to be balanced, we like to get on with people. It's part of our nature and our structure. And when things are not flowing the way they should do, especially with other people that are close to us, it affects us dramatically. Probably affects us more than any other sign in the zodiac, because we do like balance. We don't like to upset people. We do it. We're human. We do it, but we don't like to do it. And I think there's going to be a period where everybody is going to be coming together and getting along a lot better. But you'll hear me say there is a fire sign here, fire energy in reverse here, and I don't think things are going to be that simple with that person, because right beside it we have the Ace of Wands and in reverse, so there's no olive branch being offered here. There's no you're just not going to budge for this person, or this person is just not going to make any movement towards you. You're going to become a stalemate with this particular person of this group. They are not willing to move forward with you. Now, it can be a fire sign, might not be, but they've certainly got fire in their chart, because it tends to be a much more stubborn person. they're not gonna move forward with you at all at this particular time when we get to this bit here. But either yourself or this person is taking a time out. They're going to take time away from it. This could be you, Libra. You're just going to take yourself away from this situation with this particular person. For as much as you've made amends with the rest of the group, this particular person's not going to budge. So you are just not going to spend any more sleepless nights on them. You're not going to spend any more time on them. You're taking the time away from it. You're just going to say, well, do you know what? If you don't want to try and make amends or let bygones be bygones, then you're just going to have to let them go on with it yourself. Just take yourself away from it, because at the end of this particular reading we've got a Knight of Wands. It's almost like this person's been taken from the King right down to being a Knight. They're going to get taken down a peg or two, because I think that they're of the mindset that they were right. They're not going to do what you say, or they're not going to be the first person to say sorry. And when you just say, well, do you know what, that's fine, off you go, then they're the ones that are going to come back. They're going to come back. They could come. I mean, when I say come back, they are facing out of the reading, so they could just leave this group altogether and leave yourself and just not to be seen again. But they're going to be leaving not quite in a king position. They're going to be leaving in a knight position. They're going to look smaller for this, because they're just not willing to let bygones be bygones. Whatever the situation was, it seems to be a mixture of people, different people, but this particular person will either come back to you with humble pie, or they will leave the situation completely, because you've taken yourself out of their firing line, if you like, and just let them stew, because they are pretty determined, Libra, that they are not going to apologise or become part of that group again. It's almost like they don't want anything to do with you, to be honest. It's almost like they just don't want to be bothered with it anymore. And that's up to them. It's called free will. You know, it doesn't make them bad people. It just makes them, they've made their decision, and you have to honour that decision. If this person no longer wants to be part of this group and have taken herself away from it, then it could be quite good for you, because you need to let go of any past hurts with these people. Because if you're going to move forward, especially if it's a family member or a family group, you want to try and smooth things over. So rather than keep dragging this person back and trying to sort things out, sometimes some things just can't be sorted, and you just have to let it be as it is. So I hope that made sense to some of you. As I said, it's a general reading. It's not going to make sense to everybody, but I hope to see everybody later in the month of August. And remember to like, share, subscribe, and you'll get the free tea leaf reading for your sign. See you later, Libra. Bye bye.